Hello students, I am Krishna Kumar and today I am going to talk with you about prehistoric culture of India because prehistoric culture is very important for the understanding of evolution of culture in India and because we are going to study about history and culture section for general studies. So we will start from prehistoric culture of India. This is very important topic because it gives us knowledge about the foundation of evolution of Indian culture. So first important thing is that if you want to study about prehistoric culture of India, so we have to understand about what is prehistory. What do we mean by prehistory, right? So basically, if we want to understand about prehistory, so two important things you have to remember. First important thing is that we have no written record about prehistory. So we know everything about prehistory on the basis of archaeological sources. Second important thing is that prehistoric people mainly doing hunting food gathering. They were mainly hunter food gatherer and they survive on the basis of utilization of stone tools. We have no any evidence about metal tools related to prehistoric culture of India, right? So one thing, we have no any written record, and second important thing, prehistoric people were survive on the basis of utilization of stone tools and they were mainly hunter food gatherer. But if we want to understand about prehistoric culture of India, so first important thing we have to understand about the geographical aspect of the prehistoric culture of India, right? Because without understanding of geography of that period, without understanding of ecology of that period, without understanding of environment of that period, we are not able to understand actually how they were survive, right? So here I want to explain all aspect related to prehistoric culture of India. So this is the important feature related to prehistoric culture of India because prehistoric culture of India is divided into three major sub-period. That three major sub-period is Paleolithic, right? These are the Paleolithic, that is Mesolithic, and that is Neolithic. So these are the main sub-period of prehistoric culture of India and what happened in this period. So first you have to see about that important aspect. So for the understanding of prehistoric culture of India, we have to understand about two important geological ages, right? Because through you will able to understand about ecological and environmental condition of prehistoric people. So that first was Pleistocene, right? And that Pleistocene geological age is further divided into three sub-period: lower Pleistocene, middle Pleistocene, and upper Pleistocene, and then Holocene, right? And today we also live in Holocene epoch or Holocene geological age. So what are the importance of this geological age? So first important aspect related to that, if we try to understand about ecological condition of Pleistocene epoch, so there was glaciation and pluviation in Pleistocene epoch. And in Holocene epoch, the process of glaciation and pluviation were ended in Holocene epoch. So, at the time of Pleistocene epoch, temperature was lower than 0 degrees centigrade in Pleistocene epoch. So, there was two important phenomena, right? There were two important phenomena happening in Pleistocene epoch. First was, in some area there was glaciation, right? And in other area there was pluviation, right? Glaciation means there was continuous snowfall, and pluviation means there was continuous rainfall. So that shaped the evolution of culture of Paleolithic people, right? But in Holocene epoch, that process was ended, and ecology, environment, climate became stable and warm than Pleistocene epoch, right? So that shaped the evolution of Mesolithic culture and Neolithic culture. So if you want to understand that, we required knowledge of geography of the prehistoric people of India, but I will see about the geographical aspect of that period. But if we see that thing in lower Paleolithic period, so because they were survive on the basis of stone tools, because they were hunter, food gatherer, they were scavenger, so they survive on the basis of stone tools. So in lower Paleolithic period, they use pebble and core tools like hand axe, cleaver and chopping. And their cultural pattern was hunting and gathering. They were survived through hunting and gathering. In Middle Paleolithic, they developed flake tools and they survived through hunting and gathering. And in Upper Paleolithic, they developed blade tools. So hunting gathering was main mode in Paleolithic culture. In a Mesolithic culture, they started utilization of microlith, and their cultural pattern was based on hunting, gathering, fishing, and domestication of animal was started in Mesolithic period. And in Neolithic period, they started making round and polished hand axe, and they started food production, which was based on domestication of plant. So that they are the main features of prehistoric people. But we will see about their tools also. But before we are going to study about the tools of prehistoric people, right? So try to see about the tools here I have presented for the understanding of a Paleolithic culture of India. So in Paleolithic culture of India, here that is pebble tool, right? Try to understand that thing. And that is core tools, right? But if you want to understand about tool making technology, right? This is also very important for the understanding of prehistoric culture of India. So tool making technique, right? That was mainly based on direct percussion method. Direct percussion method means direct percussion method. What do you mean by direct percussion method? इसके अंतर्गत क्या करते हैं कि जिस पत्थर से हथियार बनाना है उसको डायरेक्ट हथौड़ा से उस पर वार किया जाता है. डायरेक्ट परकशन मेथड, ये डायरेक्ट परकशन मेथड पर आधारित था. देन these are the important tools related to Middle Paleolithic culture, right? So that tools was made on flake, right? And that was made on indirect percussion method. Here you have to see that was made on indirect percussion method. And in Upper Paleolithic period, they use indirect percussion method, pressure technique. This is very important for the understanding of their culture. So that was based on pressure technique. And here the main tools was a scraper and borer, right? You have to see. And here their main tool was blade and burin, right? So this is Paleolithic culture. You have to understand about Paleolithic culture on the basis of that discussion. Then Mesolithic culture. I have already discussed about some important features of Mesolithic culture, but for the better understanding of Mesolithic culture of India, we have also tried to understand about geographical condition of that period. So that culture was started in Holocene epoch. I already said that in Holocene epoch, the climate, ecology and environment were favorable because the process of pluviation and glaciation were ended in that period, and climate became stable and warm, right? So that they made favorable condition for the survival of our ancestor, and therefore due to that stability, there was evolution of grain producing plant, and therefore in Mesolithic culture, people started collection of wild grain. They started fishing. They developed bow and arrow. They started domestication of animal. They started making handmade pottery. They started hut making, and through that they try to survive. But if we try to see about some important site related to Mesolithic culture of India, so you have to remember two important sites. One is from Rajasthan and another is from Madhya Pradesh, Bagor, that is from Rajasthan, and Adamgarh from Madhya Pradesh. See about two important sites, one from Rajasthan, Bagor, other from Adamgarh from Madhya Pradesh. Here we got earliest evidence about domestication of animal. So that sites are important for us. Second important thing, if you see about this important site, right? Sarai, Naharai, Lekhiya, and also Mahdha, right? Chopni Mandi. These are the sites which are were situated in Belan Valley, right? These sites are situated in Belan Valley, and we also got the evidence about development of Mesolithic culture from that site. These sites are very important. And basically from Sarai Naharai, we got first evidence about, here we got first evidence about a struggle between human being, right? One thing here you have to remember, इसके पहले मनुष्य का प्रकृति के साथ संघर्ष बहुत ज़्यादा था, प्रकृति के साथ संघर्ष खत्म हो गया, तो मनुष्य के बीच लड़ने लगा। इसका जो प्रमाण सबसे पहले हमें मिलता है वो सरायनहर राय से मिलता है। सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट थिंग। देन we have to see about important. So after that we try to understand about important tools related to Mesolithic culture of India. So if we see about the tools, that tools is microlith, right? I already said that they were developing bow and arrow. They were started fishing. So for fishing, for bow and arrow, they started making very small tools on the basis of direct percussion method and pressure method. At first they made blade. Try to understand. This is the shape of blade. And then they use fluting technique on that blade for making that tools. So that tools are very important for the understanding of their cultural pattern, and basically there was advancement in the culture in Mesolithic culture from Paleolithic culture. After that, we try to see about the development of Neolithic culture. So first, we have to see about the some important sites related to Neolithic culture of India. So in Neolithic period, I already said that there was development of agriculture, right? We have evidence about the evolution of agriculture in Neolithic period. That is very important site which is situated in Baluchistan province of Pakistan. And we got evidence about first important evidence about agriculture from 7000 BC, right? Second important site you have to also remember about Koldehwa, that situated in Belan Valley in UP, and we got evidence about rice cultivation in 6000 BC, right? These two sites are very important. We also got some evidence about the development of agriculture and other Neolithic characteristics from Burjhom, that is situated in Jammu and Kashmir. And we got evidence about the utilization of bone tools, more bone tools in that site. And we also got evidence about peat dwelling. And we also got evidence about dog burials with their master. This is very important. And if we see important site in Ganga Valley in Chirand, that is situated in Saran district of Bihar. And that was the very important site because that was the site which is situated in plain area on the bank of river Ganga, right? We got evidence about agriculture, we got evidence about utilization of bone tools, and we also got evidence about domestication of animal. So this site is also very important. And we also got some evidence about the site related to South India, basically from Palwai and Utnur from Andhra Pradesh, and Kupugal and Kodikil of Karnataka. We got evidence about Us Mound, right? Here in South India. So we got evidence about Us Mound, right? पशुओं का वारा, and here they produce कुल्थी an important मोटा अनाज जिसको बोलते हैं कुल्थी and black gram कला चना, right? So we have evidence about that. In Neolithic culture, we got evidence about there was advancement in their culture. So what we got about the advancement in their culture? We have evidence about domestication of animal and plant. We have evidence about sedentary life. We have evidence about wheel-made pottery. Evidence about utilization of wheel in block cart. There were development of village community. There was process started for making cloth. There was division of labor in society, and therefore the cultural development of Neolithic culture was more advanced than Mesolithic culture. You can see the tools of Neolithic culture, right? So, because there was development of agriculture in Neolithic period, so we got evidence about some tools which were utilized in the field of agriculture, right? And which were utilized after the process of harvesting. So these are the important tools related with Neolithic tools, and their feature, they were polished tool. Here you have to remember their main feature is that tools were polished tool, right? Means through that technique there was development of more sharpness in that tools, and therefore now they started utilization of very diverse types of tools, and hence we can say that their technology was advanced, their culture was advanced in prehistoric culture of India. So that was the advanced stage of culture development in the prehistoric culture of India, right? So this is the general development of prehistoric culture of India, right?